14,605,000 down to 1. We all approach an inevitable moment, and we go there all the way up to 0 hour. And there could be 14,605,000 different possible timelines. But ultimately, when we reach the event horizon, we are left with 1. And that's where we're headed right now. It's a very pivotal moment in the history of our everyday lives. And when we let go and let God, the timeline that we're supposed to be on, it'll just happen. And just like all of you, sometimes we feel like we have to control it. But when we actually let go and let God, it happens for us. And we're going through a massive shift. We are in the end game. And eventually, the matrix clock, tick tock, tick tock, the sands of time run out. We could analyze all the different timelines, all the different outcomes, but ultimately, when we reach the event horizon, we will be left with 1. The energy is rising here, and everybody's watching now, because attention is the currency of the universe. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn everything that's going to set us up for a bigger and brighter future. We gave everyone enough time to get on this world-famous live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Could you kindly smash the like button or gently tap the like button? It helps others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even set an alarm on your phone. If you like this type of content and you would like more community, we have Patreon, and we all gather on Zoom meetings and we create uncensored content together. The link is in the description. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support on Patreon. If you like this content, you could head over to our Twitter X profile. The link is also in the description. We have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. Join the Our Everyday Lives community across all platforms and utilize the hashtag Our Everyday Lives. And, we're going to be growing exponentially, and how this plays out, nobody knows. As we go from 14,605,000 possible timelines all the way down to 1. You could analyze all the different timelines, just like Dr. Strange did with the Time Stone. Do you have the Infinity Stones, Light Warriors? You could let us know in the chat. As you approach 0 hour, the timeline will be shown, the path will be shown, and then you move forward. The micro and the macro, this is happening for your everyday life experience. It's also happening for the collective. And, you know, it's very important to realize that the micro and the macro, it is always happening. You know, as I've shared, and many of you know, become the change that you want to see in the world, and all that you can do is be the lighthouse. And all I'm going to do is stand here and shine my light, and others are going to see real life evidence, and everyone could utilize this evidence to move forward. Letting go and letting God. Let go and let God put you on the timeline. Each and every one of us have to realize you can't beg and grovel, especially if you did nothing wrong. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes, and hold the frequency all the way to and through the event. And all of a sudden, as we are now in the future, all of the things that we've been sharing will begin to make sense. We will see in the upcoming days, can we perform miracles, or will we be crucified for all to see? Attention, attention. That is the currency. It is simply the attention, because that's how we create new realities. What are we paying attention to? We need observers. And everything that we've been utilizing is coming to the forefront. Over the next few days, everything that I taught you will be applied as we go from 14,605,000 different possible timelines down to one. Everything I ever taught you will be applied. And then we will have tangible evidence, firsthand experience. This is how we create the new earth with full transparency, and how we could transmute things. We could perform miracles. Even if no one believes you, you have to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. We move forward all the way to 0 hour, and we don't look back. We're growing, everyone's growing. Everything I've ever done is documented in the Akashic records. We have learned in this world, just by pressing a button, you could disappear. So you have to sit with it alone on the beach and realize through your connection to God, everything that you ever have done is being documented in the Akashic records. Recently, a full video on the channel page if you didn't get to see that. We go through our trials and tribulations because actually we're all family and we're walking each other home. Iron sharpens iron. And in the end, you know, when we go through these time periods, we go through these pitfalls, the iron sharpens iron, and it makes you even better than you were before. It brings out the best in us. When God has His giant foot on you and you're kicking and you're squirming, you have no other choice to focus on the best. It lasts the test of time. Still on the channel page. Sometimes in inopportune conditions, you need to perform at your finest. The will beats the skill. You could write it in the chat right now. You could write it in the comments. The will beats the skill. And if you have the inexhaustible belief in yourself, you will be able to create new realities, not only for yourself, but for the people. The energies are rising up right now, and this is becoming more powerful than ever before. These messages will last the test of time. You know, we can see how people are motivated. We could see the vibrational synchronization. Remember that crazy guy on the beach in the beginning of this journey? Oh, he must have known something. But now, as the veil is peeling and you know, all people are expanding their consciousness, they can see a clear path, and they could see the energy and how that every person can transmute. You could transmute your personal life. You could transmute your corporation, your company. You could transmute your school. You could transmute anything and make it better. That is our goal. As we started this mission and we maybe end this mission, this is our evolutionary journey, and we have to evolve. What I am today is not who I was when I started, or 2 years ago, or a year ago. It's an evolutionary journey, and we constantly change and evolve. And this is the authentic path. Nobody is perfect to start off with. We have to level up. And we have a crystal clear piece of evidence for all people to be motivated. You might not be perfect today, but in the end, you can embrace who you truthfully are. If you're being motivated right now, could you kindly smash that like button right now? It's going to help so many people find this message as we are leveling up. We are in the end game, baby. And everything is being shown to us. And everyone has to see. Everyone's watching now, yeah. Even the CEOs, yeah, the CEOs are tuning in right now. They say, hey, Raymond, yeah, well, what is it, Steve? Come on over here. Yeah, this guy on Our Everyday Lives, he actually knows what he's talking about. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got to figure this out right now, yeah. Everyone's tuning in. Everyone's watching because it's all about attention. All of the things that I've taught you will be applied in the end. And we will have the evidence that we need to move forward. I'm the modern day Tesla. And I'm the best there is. Realize your true power and potential. Delete the past. Embrace the future, because you're not going back. This is our evolutionary journey, and we're evolving to something bigger and better than ever before, as iron sharpens iron, and it brings out the best in us. We have the highs, we have the lows. And think about what I go through, you all go through. Right? The traumas that we all experience, we all go through it together. The energies are coming in. How do we balance the divine masculine and feminine energies inside of all of us and find that balance? Neuroplasticity, epigenetics, hemi-sync, all of these things that I've taught you will last the test of time. As always, I teach bell to bell as we run out of time and we approach 0 hour here. We have to be true to ourselves, and we have to move forward knowing when you put your head on the pillow at night that you did the right thing. Did you do the right thing? Everyone has to take out the accountability mirror and say, did we do the right thing? Did we do the right thing for our family? Did we do the right thing for our corporation? Did we do the right thing for our organization? Did we do the right thing as a human being to other human beings? Everything is being shown to us right now. And you will find yourself when you're by yourself. Tesla knew it. Yeah. Tesla knew it. The sands of time are running out. In the end, as we see the energies are high right now, I was actually talking to a friend right before I got on. And she was telling me something that she's going through. And I told her, I said, the energies are very high right now. You're just going to have to ride it out for a little bit. Many of you see what I go through. You have to have patience. Be gracious, because everyone is really wound tight. But eventually, 14,605,000 different timelines result in the one. We're in the end game now. We are a mirror to each other, and everyone has to learn that today. Whatever we put out to someone else will be reflected back to us. And where we are respected the most, that's where, going forward as a society, as a community, that's where we are going to pay our attention. Who is respecting us? Where am I placing my attention? Where are we flourishing? What are partnerships? And how do we apply them to our everyday lives? Everyone's ready now. Everyone's ready. God will choose someone to teach. And that someone is me. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for all of you. If it calls you, please join Patreon. We have a lot to share about this week. Will we be here on Friday? Will we be here? Or will we be on Patreon on Friday? God will dictate the timeline that we're on. We're letting go, we're letting God, and we're going to place our attention wherever it is supposed to be. We're all learning from each other. We're all a mirror to everyone else. And when we utilize these things, you just have to just be so good at your craft that you're bigger than the matrix itself. And then it becomes undeniable, because everyone wants to improve. Everyone wants to get better. Everyone wants to grow. You are broadcasting an electromagnetic signature into the quantum field. You're creating new timelines, new realities, all by yourself. And each and every one of you have to realize this, as we are now in the end game. Realize your true power. Realize your true potential. Grateful for all of you. Join our Patreon. Join our Twitter X. If you'd like to support the channel, there's links in the description. Join all of our platforms. Join our LinkedIn. Connect on LinkedIn. It's very powerful. I think it's going to continue to grow, that platform. And join our Telegram group chat. I try to create a place where everyone can have a say and share their things. I remember when I started this off, and people, they're quick to shut the door on you. I opened the door for many people, and as we move forward with this channel, we're going to have many great people on this channel, and we continue to build this community, because it's about our everyday lives. And that's where we have to stay focused on. All the answers are inside of you. And you have to believe in yourself. And the timeline is ticking. The matrix clock goes tick-tock, tick-tock. Time is up.